Stadium lights glisten like disco balls. Quarterback flows dodging D-line walls. End zone dreams in the hearts of teams. Hustle on the field, ain't no in-betweens. As the football spirals, fate unravels. Heartbeats sink, players travel. Grind don't stop, whistle blows echo. Field warriors, the heroes. Echo, cleats dig deep, turf beneath. Receivers leap like a midnight thief. Touchdown dances, crowd in trances. Game time magic, endless chances. As the football spirals, fate unravels. Heartbeats sink, players travel. Grind don't stop, whistle blows echo. Field warriors, the heroes. Echo. Coaches with plans, plays drawn in sand. Grit and sweat, team tighter than a band. Hail Mary hopes, defenders in scopes. Victory's a taste, better than a rope. Cheers rain loud, pride in the crowd. Moments freeze, memories avowed. Helmet to helmet, clash and conquer. Legends born, others left to ponder. As the football spirals, fate unravels. Heartbeats sink, players travel. Grind don't stop, whistle blows echo. Field warriors, the heroes. Echo. Dig deep, turf beneath. Receivers leap like a midnight thief. Touchdown dances, crowd in trances. Game time magic, endless chances. As the football spirals, fate unravels. Heartbeats sink, players travel. Grind don't stop, whistle blows echo. Field warriors, the heroes. Echo. Coaches with plans, plays drawn in sand. Grit and sweat, team tighter than a band. Hail Mary hopes, defenders in scopes. Victory's a taste, better than a rope.
Hello and welcome. I see I'm not on the book, but we're on Facebook. We're on the YouTube right now, so we will try to
keep it pushing.
We'll try to get this up and running because I don't know.
Send the link. Send the YouTube link to Facebook. Like copy the link, put it in Facebook.
Yeah, we'll do that. So
put it on Us Football Aspires and put it on your page too.
Yep, we will do that. I have no clue why this does not automatically populate on. I even set it up and everything this time, so I have to figure out why the book doesn't do that for me. So
it's the book.
It's the book.
Meta's out for you.
It is. Doesn't like us. We're dominating. They don't like seeing people succeed,
Facts.
Right? So
Facts. Trying to hold the little guy down.
How's your week going, man?
Bro, it's good, man. It's good. It's good to be back. You know, it's crazy. On a Thursday night, I look at like everything I'm doing.
Yeah.
And I was having a conversation. It was like every night of the week I do something.
Yeah.
I'm never not busy. So, and tomorrow, like Monday, Tuesday, busy. Wednesday, football practice. Thursday, busy. So here's this. So I look forward to it, you know, but I'm a little sore. Gotta tell you I'm a little sore, man. Coming back from practice.
Uh-huh.
Your boy's a little sore, man. Your boy's a little sore.
Is that the first time, first practice of the year for you? Or have you been?
No. I've been to practice, but this was like initiation practice.
Gotcha.
This was a running up a hill practice.
Yeah.
I think it was like 9 or 10 times.
Running up the hill, man. Your coaches really hate you guys, huh? So.
Either that or just got to get in real conditioning. But you know what the weird thing is? Like after I did, I was like, I should come back and do this.
Yeah. It's good.
It's a very weird
great,
thing.
Great conditioning and great to it's always good to be able to stay in shape and get in shape, and like if you can get something like that, and that's awesome.
I mean, I'm getting old and fat. I just realized. So
yeah,
I'm trying to get back to this.
I'm not getting old. I'm just fat. So I'm not getting old. I'm just fat. So
I know I'm getting old. You know how I know I'm getting old? I can only eat one meal a day, maybe two. That's it.
Okay.
Like I can eat a light breakfast with like berries and a waffle or something like that, and then I eat lunch. That's it. I'm done for the day. If
Huh.
I eat dinner, like I come home, I eat like a solid dinner,
Mhm.
or I push lunch to like 3, 4 o'clock. If I eat dinner, dude, I'm stuffed. I'm like, oh, can't breathe. I was like, what is going on in my life? Normally, I can put away like 6 square meals a day. Now,
Now,
I-
not that
that
much.
that to me is I know old age is upon me. So if I
That
want to stay in
is
shape, I got to eat different.
true. True. I just got a let's see stream. Interested by this. Yeah, interested. I got like this huge error report that just ran on me for this one. So
On
that is
Facebook.
yeah on the book. That is
Yeah,
very interesting. So we are
yeah.
live
Just
on
throw the
YouTube.
link, man.
So the link I threw up on YouTube, so you can take a peek at that, and you guys can jump on,
Bet.
start chatting with us. In my views, are we even?
The YouTube link is up for sure. Hold on.
YouTube is up. It's okay. I thought I was going
Yeah,
insane, so I was like, I just saw the
YouTube is
opening
up and popping.
on there. All right, we got
Oh, it
somebody
just went
on,
black for a while.
which is it went black.
Oh no, we're good. We're good.
Okay,
Turn my volume down.
gotcha. Well, okay. How's the sound? Sound good with everything?
Yeah, it's pretty good. That sounds good.
Nice.
The weird thing is I can't say YouTube chat though. That's the creepy part.
Oh, really? I can get it
Uh,
here. I can see it going on here.
Okay, there it is.
So
I have to create channel to join chat. I'm all set.
great.
We're
Jim.
good.
Yeah, you're good. You're good. You're good.
I'm good.
Yeah, it's so weird how this some weeks it works on YouTube, some weeks it doesn't. I don't know what. I was
No,
just telling you
YouTube will always work, bro. I think
sorry,
YouTube will always work.
Facebook. Yeah.
Facebook is a funny story, bro.
Facebook's weird.
Facebook is just it's just funny, man. It's always when I use vMix, there's always like something connecting with Facebook. Unless you're using your phone directly, sometimes when you connect with Facebook, it takes a little bit, and it's just a very weird situation. Just very weird. So like
Very,
when I
very
did streaming for church, I would stream directly to YouTube and throw the link in Facebook. So it's the same thing.
Oh, I think I know what I have to do. I think I have to post go live maybe.
Did you didn't hit go live?
I think I did, but it didn't. It says no video though. Maybe that's what I'll do. We'll see if this pops up. I just did another one. I did streaming software. But it still says I'm not connected to the. Yeah, it says I'm still not connected to the thing. Well, this is a great week. We have a lot of stuff going on this week. It's like
This week is a big week, man. A big week. Saturday is gonna be a day.
It's amazing because we've done a podcast every single week throughout this whole season. And to like sit back and think about that, this is our 12th
We started
episode.
I remember when we were talking about the first week because the Admirals didn't play. I mean, the Falcons didn't play.
Yep.
And then the Admirals went to Connecticut and put up a 2-0.
The
Cardinals. Got a 2-0 L. Cardinals. I'm sorry, Cardinals. Yeah. And I was like, wait, what? And now you think about it, and I remember saying like, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Yep.
Remember talking about that? That was like my line the whole year. And now here we are, my friend, at the end.
I will say I did rewatch that
first one,
the first game, and the Cardinals shot themselves in the foot, and they did not have Junior Brown, so that means this game.
Are you making a prediction?
Epic! Oh heck no, I'm not making a prediction. I predict it's gonna be one hell of a game. I'll tell you that it's gonna be one heck of a game.
Facts. So, I agree with that. It's gonna be a really good game. You're going, right?
Absolutely, yeah. I'm going. I'm actually staying at Foxwoods too. So if anybody else is staying at Foxwoods, let me know. Foxwoods is hooking me up.
I don't think that's a good idea. Now. Call Stage 5.
Oh, Stage 5 knows. I get a night away. I get to,
no kids, no nothing.
No kids, no nothing. I am.
Oh
I am
boy,
going to be. Yeah, it's going to be fun.
Are you taking the credit card or are you taking cash?
I always. Well, I'm not going to say that on live on TV. Somebody's going to track me down, but I always bring cash on me. So. I
$20.
$20. That's it. Let it ride, dude. My favorite time at Foxwoods was I was with an ex-girlfriend at the time, and we
wow.
Well,
Stage 5, you didn't hear that.
Stage 5 didn't hear that. So we're playing.
Nicole. Her name is Nicole. Yo, people about to see her and be like, "What's up, Stage 5?" Her name's Nicole. So just for the audience.
Yeah, for the audience.
She's a great one. We should bring her on one day.
Oh, she doesn't want to be on here. She's she's she hasn't put up me enough to think she wants to talk to me on
I
this
think she
stuff
wants to
now.
come on. She wants to
I'll
come on and say hi to the world.
maybe next week. We have a little break next week. I have a couple weeks before the new season, summer
So,
season.
yo,
Kicks off.
what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do with the break?
I don't know. Well, I know I have a couple plans. I think we talk about awards. We talk about yeah. I think we kind of recap and then talk
Recap
about
the
new
league.
season. And
All right, so the week is over. Let's plan
Yep.
this. It's over. Championships played. We have a winner.
yep,
The next week, obviously, that's what we're talking about. Week. That's the first week out.
Yeah.
June what? 14th, 15th. What is that? Father's Day weekend is the first game,
yep.
right? For your
So-
first game is the Father's Day weekend. You start the
is.
season. So then we're right back at it. So we have no breaks then.
No time off. No days off, as Bill Belichick likes
no
to say.
no days off.
No days off.
No
That's what we
days
do
off.
for all of our fans. Is we stay here. We're here for you
The
guys.
struggle.
Yeah.
This is free. This is free. This is in Rhode Island. You ever been to Rhode Island? You never bought a car in Rhode Island, right?
Have
Oh,
I
you bought a
ever-
car for me, but it was Mass. In Rhode Island, and there's no shade to anybody. This is just a joke. Just to say this is a joke. I want to say this right now before I say it's a joke. In Rhode Island, the title when you get it used to say Providence and Rhode Island Plantations.
Oh, no way.
Up until like 2021, it said that.
Wow.
So the innuendo is the innuendo. If you can read between the lines, you read between the lines. We don't
Uh-huh.
have days off over here.
No days off. Hey, that's
Oh,
great.
my God.
Yeah, afraid you get to work. Oh man, it's crazy. So
Oh, crazy
we
stuff.
yeah, it's funny because I've been focusing a lot on building the exposure for the ECFL and we
Yeah.
started the ECFL network. I do want to share this right now. It is up on Roku, but I'm still
Nice.
trying to get all the stuff. So the actual ECFL network is up on
Yeah.
Roku, so you can watch it live on our website ecfl.us. But the network is live on Roku. I haven't made it searchable yet because I don't want it doesn't look as good as I want. I only have a few games.
Okay.
I have to get like pictures. There's a lot of different weird things to it, but
Are you going to live stream the game?
don't know if it's gonna be
on
ready
it?
for that this week. So
Because
the game will be live streamed. It won't be on
Saturday,
Roku,
it's my girl's house. The game will be on. I mean, next year, obviously, summer games will be on Roku.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
this one's
That's
this
lit.
one's not. Yeah. So I'm super excited about it. I think it's awesome that it's like we have that. It's up and running now. We are it's looking good. It's yeah, so really, really, really good stuff. So I'm excited about it. And
Nice. That's
yeah,
good stuff, man. That's good stuff.
it is. So that's kind of what I wanted to share last week. It's up.
That was the big
So
news coming.
That was a big news coming. and
Incoming news.
It's really cool to see it all like happening too, where it's like
Yeah.
dude, this is going like this is up, and like you go on Roku and you get it, and I can send you there's a code I can send people if they want to look at it and watch it, but it's just such a neat
Now, let me
So-
ask you a question.
yeah.
Are you going to upload past games from there? Like, or are you just going to like?
Yes.
We've been season what? How long is the ECF? 5 or 6 years?
The ECFL has been
Let's
going
see.
on 9.
9.
So-
Oh.
Yeah, 9. So it's
Whoa. Oh my gosh, bro. 9
yep.
years?
Yep, 2007.
God.
So 17, I'm sorry, 2017, 18, 19,
Yeah.
20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Yeah, we're going on a 9th season right now. So
So you're going to have games from back then.
I'm going to get all, so I have all the games that we
Mhm.
have. I'm trying to get all those games that we have on uploaded into it. So I have it all right now, and it's getting
Okay.
there. So the whole thing, it'll get there. It's a work in progress. I try to do it's so cool. Like you can literally I have one of these episodes on, and it's just like with Owen. I turn it on, and he's just like watching me on Roku. It's like super super cool. So it's
Are you going to categorize the film by teams, like all the Marshfield games, or like, you know what I mean? Or are you just
So-
going to throw them all up?
not sure yet. So I
By
do have all the
bits, okay.
Marshfield games. I actually have some Gladiator. I have like all my games that I've coached. So I might do like a Facsetti Films and just have like all my games that I've coached on there.
Right.
And just so anybody who's been a part of me, they want to see a season that I have, like I keep all my films, so I'll have all those films on there. But I also have a limit of like there's certain things you can do with Roku, and it's a lot of work. But right now I have the 2000. What do I have right now? I have I'll pull it up right now. Where's my showcases? So right now I have up there. So ECFL Summer 2024, Spring of 2025. I have As a Football Spirals. I have the Chalk Talks, and I have all the championship games the last 5 years, including national games up there right now.
Okay.
So, but I have to get like all the pictures, and there's a lot of detail that has to be done.
Yeah.
So I thought like once it's up, I just push this button and it goes. And it's not quite like
that.
No.
Work. Yeah, all right. So I'm gonna give you some directorial tips, and I'm gonna give you some tech tips.
Love it. Yep.
So the next thing you want to do now, because you have such a large, because you're running it from your computer, you're taking up. This is nothing about football, by the way. Just this is crazy. But anyways, so because you have your computer and you're starting to have a lot of storage, you want to look into invest in a server. And so the room you're in, you want the server to be cold. It's a cold area. Mm-hmm. You can buy a server. I mean, a server doesn't have to be massive. You can go on Amazon and buy like a tower. That's a server, or have somebody build you a server.
Uh-huh.
And that server obviously is big. It's connected to your computer. Obviously, you have hard key, hard locks, whatever you put on your server.
Right.
And so you can store a lot more information on the server and then access it that way instead of storing it all on your computer, bogging down your computer, using your computer memory, but use the server as kind of like where you keep all that information stored.
Yeah. How many?
So going forward,
terabytes
as you do it, you
hold
stupid amounts.
Okay.
You can just massive, bro. Let me tell you right now.
I use like a 2 terabyte hard drive. It's kind of like the same concept that I like plugging into.
Yeah, but that's small. Yeah, that's the same thing. You're doing the same thing.
Yeah.
You're doing the same thing right now, but the server is just astronomically bigger.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'll have to give that a shot and see how that goes too. So that's pretty cool. And do I plug it in? So in some way, it has to be somewhere cool.
Yeah, it has to be somewhere cool that you can access. You can hard do it too.
Could it be like a
so?
Oh, go ahead.
You have a hard line directly to your computer. So right now, they said a server's capacity depends on the hard drive, the SSD.
Yep.
You can have up to 16 terabytes per drive.
Okay.
So you can have multiple drives in there of 16 terabytes. Somebody with computer knowledge, hop on here.
That's huge.
Because, your man.
Where's D-Rod when you need him? So.
Facts. Yeah, actually, you should call D-Rod. Yeah, this is what you need.
I might.
Dude, what you need is a server, bro.
How big is it? Is it big?
Well, the ones that, for example, the ones that I used was like, like a regular computer tower.
Uh-huh.
You have one of those.
Yeah, I have a regular computer tower. It's like that.
Yeah, so it's the size of a computer tower, but it's pretty much just all storage.
Okay.
And a computer. And you can hook it up to the computer and run that way.
Interesting.
But you can send multiple computers to that server, I guess, technically. You know what I mean? Like if I want to log into your server, I would get like a password or whatever, and I can log into it. That's the premise.
So when I'm... right now, basically, I use an online server that I'm posting the videos to.
Correct. So it's all stored on their server.
Gotcha. Yeah, right now it is. But just say I should use my own server.
Because all that information you get, what happens is, the good thing is, you own that now. If their server goes down, you're screwed.
Gotcha. So
all that can be with you. In addition to that, they want to start charging you for that space. They can charge you. You can be like, no, I'm good. I'll just use my own space.
Yeah. Nice.
You know what I mean?
Well, I do want to say I am up on Facebook now, but I'm on my own personal account again. So no talking about my
I think
sister.
your personal account's where you go.
I have to, yeah. The other ones just doesn't work. So
your personal profile is.
Yeah, Lisa was like, no more podcasts with Frazier.
She saw that?
Yeah, well, obviously Jeff was on. Yep. So hey, man, we're live. You can't be saying stuff like that,
At
right?
least I'm sorry. But no, I didn't. Well, straight.
That's
She
too
knows the
funny.
deal.
She knows the deal.
She knows the deal.
Yeah, we saw them this weekend. Jeff was like, "Oh, you have a fan club, Lisa." Oh, man. So
She is not a happy. She's like, no, I
that's
don't
all
want
right.
that. That's ridiculous.
That's probably. Oh man, so it's just a lot of awesome stuff going on, man. A lot of
That's dope, man. That's dope.
yeah,
I
a
love
lot
it.
of
I love it. I love it.
cool stuff going. So
I love it. So
champions.
eventually, what the whole point is, you at some point will be able to go on Roku and either watch family, friends, cousins, best friends can watch the ECFL technically live on game day. So on Saturdays,
Okay.
you can pop on your TV, your 98-inch TV, your 32-inch TV, your phone, whatever it is, and you should be able to pull an ECFL live game going on at that time.
Yeah, that's the goal. So hoping to have it for this summer. It should
Yeah.
be ready. It's just like I said, it's a lot of work. It should
Yeah.
be ready by at least the championship game. I'm assuming, but
Okay.
yeah, that's the plan. You go in Roku, you watch live events and live game, and you download the app, and it's there, and you watch ECFL football. Like right now, I don't even know what's going on right now. If I let me go look actually. So right now, you jump on the ECFL network. You have the 2022 East Coast Conference. What's this one? This is the East Coast Conference Championship game, and then we got the Bruins, Tri-State Bruins versus the New England Bulldogs at 9:40 roughly tonight, and like you just watch old games that are playing and sit down.
That's
You go
dope.
right to just watch
That's
it, and
dope.
then you can go down to the ECFL Plus network, which is like a video on demand. So that's all the stuff that we're going to be working towards. So just like the vision is going to be
Yeah. It's
gonna
pretty
be great.
big. That's pretty dope. I see where it's
Yeah.
going. I see it.
So
I see eventually what it is.
yeah, and I remember
Next thing you're gonna be like, hey, come to the studio. We have to do as this football aspires in the studio now. You can't do it online. You can't call in anymore.
That's the plan. I don't know if
Crazy
that's a
work.
plan, but man, it's been.
Yeah.
I've been talking to so many corporations, not so many, but I've been talking to a lot of corporations. I've been talking to like there's so much working right now, and which is why I really want the league to just like respect each other and show respect because imagine being in this league and saying, hey, go watch my game tonight. Just download the Roku app, go watch us play, and like how awesome would that be? Or imagine like making nationals, and I have enough sponsorships because we're doing a network that now I just pay for the team to go down to nationals. Like how awesome would that be? Now is that going to happen?
It's a lot of cost you don't have to worry about, man.
Yeah. It's just I think
as a team, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So it'll be great if it takes off. We'll see. But everybody I've talked to I've been getting really good responses. And not only that, I've also started the Amateur Football Network, which you can look at on the ECFL. So you can go to the channel and you can watch games.
See, that was what I was thinking. You have a vision and I kind of see where you're going. I was like, maybe. So the thing is, you may have the ECFL, but this amateur football thing could be the exact same thing where you could start to incorporate other leagues. You know what I mean? Like I'm a part of this Facebook group, National something.
Yeah.
So we can get games from around the country on this semi-pro. You can put semi-pro on the map on just. That's just me. Let me stop.
I've talked to a coach in Texas out of Dallas who has an a semi-pro indoor team, and his game's up there. So he'd be watching his games every now and then up there. So he's giving me all his information. So the biggest thing is I want to get exposure. So the more like I've spoken to teams like the LAL, I've spoken to other leagues as well, where it's like, hey, let me just throw your games up on the Amateur Football Network, and then you go on there and you have games, and now it's like all the games of the weeks at one location. Everybody can watch different things, and just like the vision. Then also I created the third network because I've been doing the Chalk Talk. I was like, oh, I want to do a coaches network, and the coaches network has been blowing up. I've been on podcasts every single week, every single night this week. So it's definitely really cool. I had a guy from this Canada do a podcast with me last night, teaching me about Canadian football. Like, how cool is that? Like, it's not
Really?
we're like
That's sick.
we're intercontinental or international now. Like, we're in
My boy, you're not.
multi
Yeah,
countries.
no, it's yes. You could say international, continental.
International,
It's the same
yeah.
one.
Intercontinental. I'm thinking
It's a little different.
wrestling championships.
Yeah, yeah. But then what you could do is too, like if you have, like you take the amateur football network and put some of the coaches in there
Yep.
onto it. You know what I mean? And kind of use that content across whatever. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Put one or the other. Yeah. I don't know what the word is. The word didn't come to my mind.
Yeah, I got you.
But that'd be cool. That'd be cool. So have a coach, have a session with a coach and what they think about football, and then the game comes on. And then a lot of times you could take that information and spread it out and teach people the game of football. Take basic X's and O's. Okay, these are you have a coach come on one week and talk about, what it's like to run the West Coast offense and where the West Coast and the basic things you need to do. You can go like real basic.
Yeah,
Kids want to do it and watch. You can just go to and then, if you want to add some Pop Warner games into it, you can add some Pop Warner. Obviously, am I saying too much here, or am I just taking your thunder? I want to take your thunder, my guy.
No, I mean, all that's already thought and planned. And Angela says ECFL classics, which I'm going to do. So I am going to plan. So right now there's a bunch of like commercials in between the games and stuff like that. I'm going to try to, when I get the chance, I want to edit out all the old games that we've had, edit out all the commercials. And like, if you ever watch ECFL films and the NFL films with Mike, I forget his name, Steve Dayball. Yeah. I want to be that guy that's like, now we're going to watch the game between the.
Your voice is not that good. No.
Cardinals.
Use AI.
All right, I'll use AI.
You know what? You could do is you could take AI and be like, hey, speak this line in the voice of this person, and then put it in, and so it could sound way better. Like how Liam Shriver does Hard Knocks.
Yeah, do that.
Hard Knocks voice. Yes, you could take that and do the Hard Knocks voice.
Perfect.
Or you can do like a Cardi B one time. Who knows? Apparently, she's going to be in New England. Imagine Cardi B at a Patriots game. Oh my God,
that's going to be insane.
She's going to lose her mind.
There's so much going on that
a lot of stuff you can do.
Yeah, so definitely the coaches. So I'm doing a chalk talk every week. I don't know if you've seen it. Probably not, since you.
Yeah. I don't watch it because I'm working.
So like the chalk talk is X's and O's. So I'm teaching just like my stuff out there. Just hey, this is what I know, and then. Last night I spoke to, or 2 nights ago, I had Danny Kelly on from the Neshoba Tech High School, and he's Boston Globe's Coach of the Year last year. He talked about building a program. We talked about a couple of his RPOs that he ran. And then last night, like I said, I had the guy from, had Tyler Cameron. He's a D coordinator for a high school team in Canada and a semi-pro team in Canada. So, yes, do a semi-pro around the horn. That would be dope. We need 4 people.
That'd be sick.
We need 4 people.
We get 4 people all day.
Absolutely.
All day.
Like that's the stuff that's like, let's just build this and let's just have fun with it. And it's here. Why not? We have the technology. I took care of it. Let's
we have
do
the technology. So, we can rebuild them.
Yep. So and
JoJo
is I haven't seen JoJo forever. JoJo Pacheco.
JoJo who?
JoJo Pacheco, not JoJo Amaral. He just said, hey.
Like,
so thanks for jumping on and watching. But yeah, that's kind of stuff that we're gonna go. And I have about another 6 coaches lined up already in the next couple of weeks to do more of those podcasts. So it's pretty cool.
That's dope, man. Great ideas.
Not just me talking, but biggest thing is hitting high school, and then Danny Kelly was like, "Oh, you should film my games and put them live." There's a game on the 25th. It's not the Shriners game, or maybe it is the Shriners. No, it's not the Shriners game. I forget what it's called, but there's a game, high school game on the 25th that's going to be played, and I think something like Tings, but I forget where it is. But he's like, come up there, film it, throw it live. But my daughter has competition because she made nationals, and her national starts that day. So I'm like, damn it, I can't go.
Oh, shout out to her.
Oh yeah, she's amazing. So
she's the athlete you would have been.
I know, right? I will say this though, she does get her athleticism from me, not my wife.
Oh my God.
Yeah, stage 5.
I'm done with you, bro.
Come on, Nicole's not. She's not an athlete. Love her to death, but she's not an athlete. So it's she's an athletic. She's an athletic supporter though.
Well, she has to be. She has no choice.
Yeah, right.
She
Oh man,
absolutely has
so
zero choice at this point.
yeah. But yeah, so that's kind of the big news I wanted to share last week, and I wanted to wait till it came out. But it's up, it's on it. I got approved. We're all set. Now it's just trying to make it look a lot better than I had the same picture on like every single video, and it's like I got to change the videos, and so
Here's
I'll
my
get there.
question. This is just a semantics question. And you know me, I think are people going to send you their film, or are you going to go and film games specifically?
So I would love for people to have film and send it to me. That would just make my
Yeah.
life a heck of a lot easier. But
Because the expansion of what you're looking for requires a lot of people.
right. So
So
my plan is, and this is a pipe dream, is that I create ECFL films and I create a film crew
amateur
and I
football.
have announcers. And this is
Yeah.
all stuff like future. Like this isn't happening overnight. This is
Yeah.
all stuff that I'm hoping to,
Years down the road.
yeah,
Down
like
the road.
that's my vision is let's get this to be
Right.
to the point. And how do we get that? Do we get that from companies like, I'm going to shout them out right now,
Sponsorship.
even though they haven't done
You
it.
don't have to. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Okay.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Good. Big company.
You got to tease it. You got to tease it.
Everybody
You
knows
learn-
who they are.
You got to learn the art of marketing, bro. You don't.
So I
How
have a
can you
couple
sell to
big,
somebody when you
like
can't market it?
when I say big, I mean like big companies that I'm talking to right now.
Just tease it, bro.
So,
Let's let it go.
it's,
We got companies that are working. So what you want to
yeah.
do is you want to have teams of broadcasters every game, just like the NFL. Right?
Correct.
The top
Yep.
tier the top tier broadcasters go to
Yep.
the top tier games, and so on and so on and so forth.
So that being said, if you guys know anybody who is interested, anybody that
See the
might
plug?
want to
Do you
help
see? You see the alley oop?
out, love
See
it.
that? See what
You
I did right there?
If you see anybody that wants to help out, anybody that might be interested, have them reach out to me. We'll chat. The biggest thing is getting people that want to do film, getting the announcers, and getting commitment because
Commitment is huge. Commitment is the
commitment's
biggest thing.
huge. Yeah, so that's
So what I suggest, and hear me out, and I'm not trying to steal your thunder here. Obviously, we've had conversations. What I suggest is that if you're a team and you're listening, or you're a person who is interested in doing something like this, you have a local market. You have somebody in your local market that does this. You just got to get them there. The best place to look, and I say the absolute best place to look, is high school. Some high schools, if not most, have a journalism team or journalism class or something like this. They have cameras, they have everything. The announcers, we may have to work on because of names and stuff like that. But if you can get the involvement of your local school, high school, sometimes you can go community college if it's in your area, involved with your team, it then brings a whole other audience to your team. It's going to bring the family of those kids. It's going to bring probably their friends because they want to see it. And then it's going to bring people to the broadcast so they can see that, hey, my work is being shown. And then they can use that work and apply to colleges and say, hey, I did this on this, or I did football. Where did your experience come from? Because the biggest thing now in life, if you're looking at getting a job, it's not about, oh, who do you know, what have you done? It's, do you have the experience? Right? So find those local people in your area and then have them connect with us. And then we'll sit down and, probably have a round robin, or, have a sit down with everybody in one big room, like, hey, this is what we want to do. Or we communicate to them and say, hey, this team's here, this team's here, this is what we're doing, this is what we're doing. And when these games get filmed, we can get them, use them, edit them, and then send them out to you so they look like a professional product. Because at the end of the day, the most important thing is that professional product. If we don't have a professional product on the field, the things we have and these sponsors that John has alluded to so eloquently, it's not going to look at us as something. They're just like amateur guys, like, yeah, you guys are terrible. But when you look professional, people are going to say, okay, I want to invest. And investment comes with responsibility. And our responsibility to the people that we are going to ask for this is to be professional, bring them marketing, and bring them people to their establishment they know. And when people know that they're supporting certain things, they're going to be the one to say, hey, listen, I want to visit this establishment because they are doing something great. Sorry for the pitch, but I had to help you out.
Love that, man. That's exactly it. And that being said, just so you guys know, if you need roofing, windows, doors, siding, Beantown Home Improvements, give us a call, 44 Beantown.
I mean, if you're plugging people, let's just plug the whole squad. Like, your man's in real estate. I sell real estate Rhode Island, Massachusetts. Holler at me if you need a house.
Yeah.
If we're gonna plug it the way we're plugging it.
Absolutely. So that's kind of that's little things like that. But like that's what 15 seconds of like just someone saying, "Hey, this is that," and then you're still gonna watch.
Absolutely.
You're still gonna watch a game.
Absolutely.
Still gonna so.
Absolutely,
like
man. For sure.
That's where I'm going with this, and I'm hoping that it takes off, and it's worth a shot.
I mean, it will, bro. I think it will.
No one's tried it that I know of.
Nah. I mean, this is where ESPN started.
Yeah. Well, right.
This is where pretty much every local. Basement? Yeah, pretty much. But I mean, every man had an idea. You know what I mean? Anything you have an idea first. You put pen to paper. You put paper to action. And then action is going to lead to you. Whatever you plant is going to grow.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, think about when you all the football teams you want. When you thought about starting a football team, you're like, I want to do it. Then you're like, okay, let me write it down. When you wrote it down, you're like, okay, I get there. Let me find the guys. And before you know it, you're like, okay, let me find the money. Once you found the money, you're like, okay, let me find the field. And it adds and adds and adds. And before you know it, you have a bunch of guys who want to play football for you. And then some stick around for losing seasons for years. And then just have one magical season. That you double. Oh no, you're welcome, bro. 100%. But again, that's how these things start, man. I think what we're doing right now, even when we talked about this, I'm looking for a way out of football. Honestly, I love the game. I love playing the game. I love hitting people, but I realize that this is a young man's sport. You know what I mean? At the semi-pro level, I can play. Don't get me wrong. I still got it, but it's a young man's sport. But I've always looked at a way, how can I give back? How can I develop? How can I attract the people who want to play this game at a high level and enjoy it? Because I love football. I love hitting people. I'll hit you straight in the mouth. Get up and be like, what's up, man? How you doing? Good to see you. How's your mom? Nice. All right, bye. We out. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, like, the reason I joined this is for things like this, is to go out and talk to people. I don't want to be selling cars for the next 30 years, working 12 hours a day. Shout out to Tasca, though. Tasca Automotive Group, 1300 Cranston. 1300 Pontiac Avenue, Cranston, Massachusetts. If you need hey, listen, I'm multi-talented, man. If you need a car, a house, come see your boy. All right, enough of the plugs. Let's talk about this game. Do you have the game from? Do you have that first game?
I do. So before I do that, did I put this on ECFL page? Because let me go look to see if I added this on the. Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. I think I'm just on my page. I don't know if I added it to the ECFL, and I'm looking right now to see if that was if I did that ECFL plays form. Okay, I did. Cool. So we're up and running there. So let's go into. So this is week 2, mind you. And in week 2, there's a lot that goes down. A big shout out to TB860. Sorry, one more shout out because I can. And let me see, put this in number 2. This is the game here. All right, so week 2, you had players, long drive for the Cardinals. They're coming off a tough loss against the Warhawks. And, there we go. So this game got cut. I believe the film got cut. But let's go. Junior Brown was not there. Junior Brown is the quarterback for the. And can't this before we talk about? Let's talk about the matchup.
Dude, I'm not gonna say. Oh, hold on, Angelo. I center myself because my house is full of like musical instruments, and I'm trying to get the best, like, Oh,
hold on. That's a great point.
Hold on. Let me. Angelo's OCD. It's driving him nuts.
Hey, we'll do anything for Angelo. Angelo has been like a most loyal viewer, so when he said something, we do.
Angelo, is that better? Let me know if you feel better, because he's like, my OCD is going crazy.
With that being said, you're not going to see us for a little bit. We're going to go off on here. So I do want to say, while this kick return goes on, is I was driving home, and I'm thinking about like the game, and I have no clue what just happened. That just skipped like a bunch of. I was thinking about the game and the teams that they have, and like just
yeah.
This is like an all-star game. Like
this game, for sure.
The talent on this field
for sure
is going to be amazing. So
it's if not probably one of the. If you wanted to see a championship game this year, no, nothing to anybody else. I'm just saying I need this would be the game I want to see.
And I want like a huge shout out to Anthony Comer. He's doing a great job over the Cardinals' first year over there. Took over for Scott Pagington and has a whole new team. And he's done such a great job with the Cardinals. And obviously, we know Ivan's one of the goats out there. So Ivan's been doing it for a long time, and he's been
Wait, hold on. Oh, AC's the old coordinator.
he's a head coach.
He's the head coach of the Cards.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yep, he's doing a heck of a job, and I'm telling you,
Damn.
you have a guy like that can, he's
The mind.
yeah.
The mind of that guy is diabolical.
Oh, I'm off center, Angelo.
Oh, he is. Oh,
oh well. So, anyways, let's go into this. This is the backup quarterback. I forget who it was, Jones or something like that. They said I'm not sure who that is, but this is a big play. First drive, they move the ball down, and then I like the fact he steps up. This RJ maybe looks like maybe, but throws it and picked off by who? Dennis Coleman. This kid's. I'm telling you, there's just athletes everywhere on this field. It's going to be so exciting to watch this game. It's going to be a great game. So you have Junior Brown, and then you also have Dave Donahue. Both of them are former MVPs, both champions.
Yeah.
Like it's you think about the talent. You have the Malik Williamson on one side of the ball. You have Storm Smith on the other. You have so much talent. You have Cahill at receiver still. Like there's so much talent everywhere. And Tayshaun Watson, who's just been a name in semi-pro for such a long time, another champion. There's so many potential Hall of Famers in this game. That's going to be an absolutely epic game, and I'm super excited to watch it on Saturday.
Bro, I'm telling you one thing.
Yeah.
One thing I can say about this game, and you said it before, the highest amount of talent that you can find, I think, in semi-pro between Connecticut and Massachusetts is going to be in this game.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, if 17 points is scored look at Killer. If 17 points is scored in this game, bro, like it's a blow. Whoever beats 17 points wins.
So
because nobody's gonna get there, bro.
Okay, 17 points per team.
Yeah, per team.
Okay, 17 points total. I'm like, that's gonna be definitely an over. 17 points per game.
Max. I'll say the maximum points in this game. I'll say 30.
Yeah,
30.
I can see that.
30 points.
I see like a 16-14 game. I see one of those like a 16, 15, 13, like something like super close and
yes.
Yeah. That's kind of what I'm going to see. So this film here is not the film I wanted to see, unfortunately. I just downloaded the wrong one. They have another one that's a little bit smoother. This one's going to cut in and out because of the weather. It's really bad weather. Once again, spring ball. So here's another thing: the Falcons get the ball, just brought themselves back, push themselves back, and it's just one you can give the defense of the Cardinals credit, but that's another thing, like penalties and just making these bad mistakes, and you can't do that in a championship game. You got to really play smart football on that. So, do you want me to get the other game, or should we just go with this one?
I mean, we have it already. Let's just ride with it, unless you can get it really quick.
I don't know. Don't know how quick I can get it.
Let's just ride with this one.
Yeah, we'll ride with this one. It'll be quick anyway. So here's the play right here.
Another long play.
So I'm gonna try to go to we see like big plays, and do what I hate when I just get like a mysterious charge on like my email. It's like, oh, you just spent $100. Like, what the hell? What the hell I get for $100? So
better know where your money is, my man.
I know. I'm just like, I have to figure it out once I hang up the phone. And kind of. So this play right here is this Morris, I think. Yeah. I mean, this running back is that
big ass dude.
Yeah. So he posted. You don't know his. Oh wait, maybe that's not him. 22. It could be. These numbers are all messed up too. So it's hard to watch film. That's like the biggest thing that frustrated me becoming the first year commissioner. And jerseys not in on time. Players with different helmets. Players with different like no numbers. And like granted, I understand it happened to me one year that you just don't have the Yeah, it was Morris. All right, cool. You just don't have the like things happen. I totally understand that, but it's like so
Yeah.
hard as like a I want to show this game and highlight this game. And it's like, yeah, maybe not. They all have different helmets. They all have different this and that. And it's like, for me, it's a
Jesus
look
Christ.
at that. He can move. So that is Morris. I think we know his name now. I still think Coleman's more of a scat back there. So I like Dennis Coleman. He's a good player.
It's lightning and thunder, bro.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let's see how this is frozen here. I'm gonna fast forward a little bit. There we go. And this is what you're gonna see a little bit. I like this little wing back right here, the
Yeah.
H back. He's gonna help with the pass rush on like Garcia and Killer and stuff. He's running a little.
Yeah, goes out
running
for
a little.
that too.
So I actually talked about that on my podcast on my Chalk Talk RPO.
Yeah.
I know. Thank you, Samantha. I know you provided rosters with correct numbers. For me, as a just watching it on film, I don't get those rosters. I can't see who's who on the film, so it's hard for like me, just like watching that. But thank you guys. Like I'm not bashing any team. I'm just saying like as you want to try to get this to be at professional level. It's like that's the stuff that needs to get. We need to clean up as a league. Yeah, tighten up and like things happen. Totally understand things happen. I'm not like it's I'm totally understandable on that because like I said, it happened to me. I had somebody drive to Angelo actually or Eddie, I forget who it was, had to drive to Fall River to beat Comer actually to pick up my uniforms because Comer grabbed them from the airport from some guy. It was just so things happen. I totally understand that. But Donahue, like I said, they're gonna have it's. I feel like they moved the ball. Both teams did a great job. That's Malik
Very
right
well.
there, I believe. Or is that Alulu, whatever?
That was number
9.
three. Number 9 looks like 9.
Yeah, 9's.
I don't know. So far away, looks that's 9. That's 9.
Yeah, and one thing
so with the glare too, the glare doesn't help with the. I know the uniforms are crisp, you know what I mean, but crispy. But the glare from the light doesn't really reflect well sometimes. So that
now you remember you picked out the uniforms, right? And what did I say to you when you're picking them out? As long as the numbers are visible on film, I'm happy.
Yeah. You have zero swag when it comes to uniforms, though. That's
no. I just want to win football games. That one.
Shout out to McNally.
Yeah.
Shout out to me and Chris McNally. We toiled day and night with these unis.
Now, so Tupu, I hope I'm saying that right. Tupu. I guess I can call him Tupu. So Alex Tupu. I'm going to go with that name. That's his name for the championship game. It was called Tupu. And but McNally, you guys did bring some nice swag in there. Although I will say this, Boris would have broke that tackle. So I'm just kidding, Dennis. If you you're
inciting violence. You're the commissioner. You're inciting violence.
Like I said, I think there's so much talent. It's as a defense, it's hard to really game plan for this, but it's also easy if like whenever you see Coleman in the backfield, they're not going to run. It's going to be more of like an outside run, maybe, or it's going to be more of a pass to him.
Yeah, but that also this was the first game, and that changed over the whole course of the season.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Like I fully expect Ivan and everybody in this team, coaching staff wise, to go show you the same look and run something completely different out of it.
Mm-hmm.
As I expect AC to do the same exact thing. Defensively, the same thing's going to come up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I expect something nice and fun to come out of this game because you're going to have to find a way to beat a defense that's so talented.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? On both sides of the ball. So trick plays definitely going to be. They have to show and can play different something else. But again, I will be watching. I'll definitely be watching for sure because is this the same play over?
I had to go back to it because I want to see
what.
Okay, I want to see the next play. This play, then this is what is going to be. You're going to have to watch a lot for. The biggest thing about Donahue, the reason why I think he's so good and why the Falcons have a really good shot at winning this game is because of Donahue. He's got a very quick release. He reads very quickly. He just knows the game. And this play right here is like a perfect example of it. He has pressure coming in, and he knows the pressure is going to be there. And the way he just sits in the pocket, delivers that strike is awesome. Like this play right here, it's not a huge play, but as a coach, I love it. I look at it and it's like he did everything right. The whole team, the O line block, everything was done like great in this play. They get it right down to the red zone, and here it is right here. So just drops back, feels a guy, sees two guys coming, he just boom, hits it there. So like this is the Falcons' first drive. They get down inside the red zone, and so both teams they move the ball and they got to the red zone. Once they get to the red zone, they couldn't punch it in, and that's what's gonna really come down to who has the best red zone offense. And oops, as I went pretty fast. Okay, what's going on here? So let's see what happens here. I'll just leave it, let it roll. No, I'll go fast. There we go.
As you should.
No, we got to speed it up a little bit. We took way too long last time. So this is gonna be a very exciting game here. Going to see some cool different formations. I bet. There's Morse. Morse can cut too. Look at that though.
Listen,
and he's a hard-nosed runner. He just goes right down. Yeah, I'm a big fan of runners. Like the reason I love McNally so much is he just hits the hole and goes downhill.
He
doesn't try to dance a lot, and
he does hurdle though in the open field. He will hurdle you.
He does hurdle, and
he will hurdle.
It's pretty exciting watching him hurdle. It's like it's funny. And he's made a trademark. That's like who he is. He's Mr. Hurdle, I guess. So it's gonna be exciting to watch. Just with the talent and. Is the O line healthy? Because I know somebody got hurt a couple weeks ago. Is the D line like what's going to happen? Who's going to be playing? Who's going to be healthy enough? So just so much. And then you look at there's a score. They scored here, but what actually happened? There's a flag on the play.
Offside.
So once again, shoot themselves in the foot. I don't know what's going on. Ineligible. What? What's he?
What did he go?
Yeah, I don't know what he called here. Somebody probably type in and let me know beforehand, but
hold on, they're asking us
false start. Oh, probably illegal motion.
Offense.
Yeah. I don't know. I didn't see a false start, but and like that's the stuff that is they would have been up 6-0. First drive, march the ball right downfield. Now you also got to take an effect. Weather was cold, weather wasn't that good. Cardinals had to drive 2.5 hours to get there, 2 hours to get there, whatever the distance. It's like there's so many factors that have played, like what's going to happen. Now we're playing at a neutral site, which isn't really a neutral site because the Falcons have played there before at Pal Stadium in Connecticut. And, are they good? Are the Falcons going to be able to, it's going to be rainy, I guess. It's going to be not the best weather. Once again,
raining?
I heard it's going to be pretty bad out there. So.
That reminds me of our game. We played the championship game against the Outlaws. We should have never played that game.
Oh my God, that
should have never played that game.
James and I still chat about that. It's tough.
Ron should have. We should have. If we play the game on Sunday, it's a different outcome.
Yeah,
that would be my first chip. That could have probably changed my life.
Yeah, it would have. You would have had a lot more confidence in life, and please, you would need more confidence.
Facts, exactly.
But I will say, winning that first, it probably would have changed my life. I probably wouldn't have, started 2 teams and be where I am today. I would have been complacent. I won my ring.
Losing. It was after that. A couple years after that, I was like, "Nah, I'm going to college." I took a L.
Yeah. All right. So let's see. So the Falcons got down, kicked the field goal, missed it. Cardinals get the ball. I wish there was a way I could fast forward this a little bit, and there's got to be a better controller. There's got to be something in here for vMix that can control this to go faster.
A video, I don't know. To be honest with you,
yeah,
that's my only. I record everything. You could do video live. You could do replay, but I don't know if you're taking an actual thing. You can look it up. We'll look it up.
This isn't live, and then this right here is
I'm saying
only points in the game.
Yeah, that's it.
And it's like, what do you do? It is what it is, and you have to overcome those adversity. And I mean, that's the only points, and everything else. You think about the game, and you watch the game. Both teams march the ball. Both teams move the ball. It's going to be so fun to watch this game play out, and I feel like it's going to be one of those games that just makes it. It's going to be one of those epic ECFL classics. So that would be.
You should replay this immediately after.
I mean, who knows? Might. Well, not immediately. I gotta go to Foxwoods first, and then, right after that. But no, we will. Yeah, here's
Look
Morris.
at that, man. Look at that, man. Jesus.
He's a big boy too. How big is
Facts.
he? Is he like what?
I don't know. He looks at
230?
least 230, 240.
Yeah, I'm gonna say he's 230. Let me
Mama,
know how
there
big.
goes that man.
Yeah, there goes that man. I mean, he's good. And like, I remember this game. I really don't. I think Coleman just shines more to me because he was like more athletic and shifty. And then like,
Well, Coleman
I
over the
watched.
season, I think Coleman's put in a better body of work.
Yeah. Well, he plays a lot
Yeah,
of
well,
defense, and Morris might play
yeah.
defense too.
Yeah, but in this game though, he was the one who did the work.
Yeah. Well, he's done the work
And
a lot of games actually. He's looked great. And this is Coleman
boom,
here, so I see
boom.
these plays, and it's like they're very
Yep.
explosive. So to me, this is why I was like, oh yeah, Coleman. And honestly, both of them are they're both talented players. So
It's literally thunder and lightning.
he's
bro.
245. Wow. 5'11", 245. So
Golly.
he's a big boy, and he can move. That's impressive. So. But yeah, like I said, all these players.
That was me in college. Now I'm a fat man.
Who's he play for in the summer? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if they play some of these guys. They might just play spring ball.
Yeah, some of these cats. Who do they do? I know some of them play.
Yeah.
Well, who do they play? Where do they play in the summer? Do they take the summer off?
I think a lot of them play with the Generals, I believe. So,
Okay.
But we will see. And then once again, they're moving the ball. Another flag. Something happened, and it's like this is the stuff that the Falcons need to avoid going forward. Oops. Go back. That's not play. It's not a big play. And then here's another one. Oh. So we'll watch this right here. Donahue passes it out to. I think this is so. Yeah, this game I don't think Malik shined that much here. I don't know if he was even here. I haven't seen him yet. But watching him play, it's like
a lot of retiring.
A lot of retiring.
Wow.
I will tell you this: they all retire all the time, and then I think Frazier's retired like 4 times. Actually, you've not been like.
Pause. I've never said those words. I've never said those words.
Yeah,
those
you've
words
never
have
been
never
that
come
guy.
out of my mouth. I've contemplated it, but never came out of my mouth. They will be soon, though. I'll tell you that right now.
There's a lot of times every year they're like, "Oh, I'm going to retire," and then they come back. So, yeah, it's interesting when they're playing like that H back with Coleman up top there
With that wing, yeah.
and that little comeback route. Is that Malik or is that a low Lulu?
No, that was
Tupu?
88.
That's Cahill, 85.
85.
So-
Is that 88? I think that's 88.
It could be. I think his shirt's. I know Cahill's. He's tall. He looks like Cahill. Wait, no, that's that's. I
88.
think it's Cahill. He might be a different number though this game because this is. But kind of looks like him. So yeah, it's Cahill. Thank you. And like that's the other things too. Like they attack the defenses with great routes. Like that was a good comeback route. Boom. Now, me personally as a coach, I would have had him line up. So he's lined up. I don't like my receivers. Oh, he's actually on the numbers. Never mind. I don't like my receivers past those numbers. I want them on the numbers, and I want to leave the number to the sideline. The
So you have
spot
some
for the
room.
quarterback to throw the ball, that's what he's doing right here. Throw the ball there. Great. And he's able to work himself out. Did he
Out of
catch
bounds.
that?
Yeah.
But
No, he was out. He was
there's
out.
offsides.
Offsides on the
Oh.
defense.
And like this is going to be this is the second week. I know both teams have cleaned it up. Both teams have really done a good job at keeping it. Both have gotten so much better in the last these last few weeks. Watching them, like even last week, I'm sorry, 2 weeks ago, watching those games, they both looked so good and so impressive. And it's one of those games where it's like whoever like the best team's going to win. Whoever makes the least mistakes are going to win. And
That's, dude. I really don't even think it's gonna be mistakes, bro. I think whoever wins the trenches. This is a trend. This is a full-on trenches game, bro.
yeah, it could be. I mean,
This is literally mano a mano in the trenches.
what's up,
Because
Bunny?
the DBs are good.
Uh-huh.
The linebackers are good. Running backs are really good. And you got two massive O-line, two massive D-lines. Whoever wins that.
Look
Because
at
I
that
know
pressure,
the
though.
Cardinals,
Sheesh.
I think the Cardinals are going to blitz the living life out of him. If that kid right there has anything to do with it, he's going to be like, send me.
So you've got Killer, you've got Garcia, you
You
have
got
CK.
yeah.
There's
You
just
got
so
too many, bro. You got
yeah,
Menace, bro.
Menace.
Come on, bro.
Yeah, there's so much talent on that front
Stefan
seven.
at corner, bro. They're gonna. I'm telling you right now.
Dude, that
They're
Stefan
going
kid,
to try. They're
he's
gonna try to blitz the hell out of him.
so
Pressure's coming, bro.
if they can play, it's a big if. The Cardinals can play the Falcons man to man. Once again, big if. Then I think they have a shot at winning this. If they can play man to man and send their guys and get the pressure on Donahue, they have a good shot at
Right
winning this
here,
game.
off the edge, right? You see
But
where
now-
they line the backup.
But back to that, now I'm looking here, and where's my telestrator on? But I'm look at the top receiver and look at that.
Yeah,
Look at the depth that they're giving.
yeah,
I mean, you've got 7-8 yards right here.
yeah.
That kind of stuff, you're giving that much room. If you're gonna play man to man, this has to be a zone play right here, right? Like, there's no way you're playing man to man on that.
You're right.
So if
Well, you could it could be off, man, but
yeah, but
I guess
he's,
this corner. But again, so here's my problem with playing cornerback like this. Okay, look how his feet are. His
Yep.
feet is aimed into his range, essentially at the quarterback,
yeah,
right? So
Yep.
now he doesn't even look at where the receiver is going. Receiver takes off, still looking at the run. He's still looking at the QB. You know, if he were to do a double move and come back, he wouldn't have known. If he ran a comeback route, he wouldn't have known.
what a play. Do you know what I love on this is, was it Morris's one? I was busting his chops earlier because he's like, "You still don't know my name." Is that him on that block in the backfield? Because if it is,
Go back.
he's watch his block right here. It was boom.
Oh yeah,
Like-
on killer, yeah.
I love that on running backs. When I see running backs get dirty like that, I love that. So,
Bro,
yeah,
running
two
backs get
people
paid
off
just
man,
for
exactly.
doing that, bro.
What's that?
Running backs get paid just for doing that.
Yeah, yep. And that's what I like about
Literally,
the Patriots picking
pass
Henderson.
protection.
Yeah.
They will keep you on the team just to pass protect, bro. You will never touch the ball. You will just simply pass protect.
Yep. So, like I said, this is the con. So here's why you're telling me that, like, no more than 17 points, and I don't know. Both teams moved the ball on the defense, just couldn't punch it in, right? And this is week 2, so I don't know. I think this could be like a 21-14 game. I think it could be a game that is surprising.
All right, let's go the over under. You over 30 or under 30? Which one? Pick one. Total points.
Total points over under. So 2014 would be over. I'm trying to think of the realistic. I'm gonna go an over.
You going over? I'm going
I'm
under.
going over. You know why?
I'm going under. Yeah.
I think the quarterback, the two quarterbacks are the difference makers. I think jumped on there. Sorry, get you
That's all
back.
good. Is this a new one?
No,
Or
this
it's the
is
same
so. I don't know what just happened there.
It's the same film.
Oh, this is the film. This is the film I wanted. I just pulled the wrong one up. All right, cool. We're good now. So it was halftime, and now we're going. All right. So this is the second half right here. So this is what I wanted. This is the game film I wanted. Took a little bit, but we're here. So I believe this is halftime. Oh yeah, they took this is another thing. The second half kickoff, I want to say it was like 5 or 6 penalties on the kickoff. It was like the 9 times they did it. It was crazy. So.
Are you serious?
Who's y'all picks? We can't. I'm not picking anything right now. I'm telling you,
Nobody's
over's
picking.
gonna be
bro.
30.
Nobody's picking.
Yeah, we're not
Nobody-
picking.
Is that
This
crash?
is
Crash
this-
ass Nini. Yep.
this
I
game
know.
is too good to pick.
Crash.
Like,
It's too close to call, Crash. Too close to call.
so
I'm
I
not
think
a betting man. I can go the over under. It's going to be under 30 points. That's the only thing I'm taking on this game.
you're saying under
Hey, let
30.
me ask you
I'm
a
saying
question.
over 30. Yeah,
Under 30 points. Yeah. I have a question.
yeah.
I have a question.
Hold on. Could we
Are
do 29
you
and a
gonna
half?
do like? No, there's no halves. There's no
All
halves.
right.
Are you gonna do whatchamacallit? Are you gonna do a halftime show in the future?
Me personally, like dance and stuff.
No, God, no, Jesus, don't embarrass people like that, bro. Like like a big game, you do like you having like there's these kids on Facebook from like Warwick. They're terrible. They're like the worst rap group ever made.
Oh, I love
Killer, you
Warwick.
should have
What do you
that.
mean terrible?
Yeah, Warwick. You know them?
Of course I know them.
Oh,
Who doesn't know
God.
them? All right, this right here is an awesome. I love when they pop out of nowhere. That's awesome. So
Jesus, Warak is trash.
So
Look
here's
at that,
Coleman
Killer. You
again.
should have had that, bro.
This is Coleman again.
That should have been stopped. That right now,
Yeah.
go back to that. Go back to that. I can tell you right now, Killer's watching. Killer made this play, and he got up and he was pissed. He was, when I say he was pissed, he was pissed. Look how clean he comes. You could see a lot of this come, boom, right through the hole, right there.
You know why he missed that?
Bad angle.
Because his head was down. He didn't see where he was tackling.
He's pissed when he gets up out of that.
Yeah,
the anger in him right now is,
Killer.
Unbelievable.
You gotta jump on. You gotta jump on as a football spirals with us. So, boom, crash. So this is what I thought about Coleman. Like, I watched this drive. Like, just watching him move is, he's a hell of a player, hell of a running back. And then, like I said, Morris, watching him, it's like watching him closely. This is him here. Let's see what they do with him. Hand it off. Whoop. That one cut is so smooth. And look at that. Like, he's he's running into them and still getting yards. This is the Cardinals defense with, their star-studded defense and still, running those guys over. So it's going to be interesting to see that. And once again, false starts, penalties. You got to prevent those penalties from happening, Falcons. If you want to win this game, it's going to be like the stupid mistakes we can't. Oh God,
they're going to crowd the line of scrimmage, bro.
That was a whole herd of people. It reminded me like that was. Whew.
Oh my God!
What did they do here? All right, so that's a false start. So they had Killer on the A gap blitz there, right? They had the Mike Fire going, and then that Menace 2 coming up. Was Menace outside?
Yep, that's Menace
2.
Oh, that's Menace.
So they're showing it here.
Oh yeah.
And they went and they just didn't. They
and then Mike is over on the
3 guys blocking.
Mike went.
Yeah.
Yeah, the end came in bad.
But still,
44 is that what it is?
That should have been like a 6-yard loss, and it's not.
Oh yeah.
So it's
I'm just telling you, man. The field is big, between the first 20 to 20. The field is big with 20 to 20. Once you get inside the 20, it's a very, very, very small field. And that's what you see here. A lot of times, a team can go up and down the field, but getting into between that 20-yard line, man, unless you have something big, again, look, another one.
Almost there. So one thing I noticed, I can't give away anything because I will. Falcons, listen to this real quick. Every time I see Killer look like he's like running up the blitz, he's always faking it. I'm sorry. Like, I've seen him for 20 years playing this, and whenever he does that, so I'll go back to what I'm talking about. This play right here, where it looks like he's like running up like this.
Yeah,
yep, he's faking. He's faking.
Why you give the secrets away, my guy?
Well, Ivan smart enough.
You're the whole commissioner of the league.
He's done enough film.
Favoritism.
He's done enough film to watch, knowing that what Killer does. I'm assuming
that's probably favoritism. Ivan's sitting there like, "Thank you, I appreciate that."
Hey, I'm telling you,
probably already knows that, but still,
I've been calling out a bunch of stuff the Falcons have done too. So it's I just figure it's fair game there. I'm not saying like, hey, every time this guy stands here, it's going to be a run play. It's like, he just does that. So this is the stuff that I think you're going to see. Yeah.
Jared needs to go. Jared needs to run a little lower.
Crash. Come on,
he
Crash.
Runs so straight fuck.
Is that Jared Taylor?
Yeah. That's him. I just know how he runs.
Yeah, that's him.
He runs so upward.
Hey, I could never till this day he'll always haunt my dreams. So haunt my memories when I played him in high school. Just he had like 300 yards in one quarter. I was like, oh. So let's see. People stop messaging me. We suck. Red, come on, guys. You don't suck. Come on. Hey, Red, I'm doing good, man. But this is why I know you're saying it's a very, very low scoring game. I just think there's too much talent on both sides just to be another 3-0 game.
I could be wrong. I unlike the other opposite, I take accountability for my actions and what I say.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? No shade to the opposite sex, but I honestly think just by watching this game, everybody got better. And if everybody got better and everybody's playing better, I don't see much changing. It's
Mhm.
just everybody's just going to be able to do things better.
Yeah.
But every time they come, like Falcons would drive, but they get to a certain way, they stop. The Cardinals drive and then they stop. All the talent is
why-
there when the field is wide open.
Why
But
are they
when
getting
you
stopped?
get inside the 20,
Why are they getting
every
stopped?
time you get who? Oh, penalties.
They get stopped because
Sure.
penalties. They're shooting
Yeah,
themselves.
but
and stuffing
again,
themselves.
this is again, if you've never been there before, right? If you've never been there before,
Mhm.
mistakes happen. And in big games, mistakes happen. And I'm telling you right now, bro, no question, the Falcons are going to light it up. The Falcons are going to say, if the Falcons play man, they are sending at least 6 people every single time.
Yeah.
At least.
Yeah.
If they get man coverage, they're sending 6 people. And they're sending 6 people to cause false starts.
Yeah.
That's what you're going to do. They're going to crowd the line of scrimmage. They're going to make that center think twice. They're going to try to jump. They're going to get a couple themselves, but they're going to see and they're going to play it through. But their goal is to make you be as afraid as possible because you don't know it's coming. And yes, they're back right out of it. Sure, they'll back out of it. But at the end of the day, that's the goal. And the Falcons defense is literally all about swarming the ball and getting there fast as all hell.
There's
And
another
they
play
have 2
right there.
guys who blitz like crazy. Again, another one.
Another punt return, fumble, and it's tough. Like you can't win games by doing that. But that's the reason why it's like, hey, they're shooting themselves in the foot. It's like that's where it's like this game, it can be, it's gonna be who makes the least mistakes. I do think you're gonna see the Donahue and Junior Brown really kick it up a notch and really, oh gosh. Look at that, Donahue. Oh, that's a flag. Yep. So just to let you guys know, everybody here. And by the way, Angelo, my second home in Connecticut is called Foxwoods. So, yep. I should buy a second home in Connecticut.
How mad were you when you ran backwards?
When the running back ran backwards? I'm super mad. I'm like, unless you're gonna try to. So, I want running backs to know, and I've said this before. Like, you can throw the ball.
Oh,
like you can throw an incomplete pass. It's like live to see another day. So, if you're getting a handoff, you can throw that thing out of bounds if you're running out of there. So I'm always like, why don't people do that? Just so like you don't think about that.
It's an unwritten rule. They don't really know that.
Yeah. But I do want to say a couple plays back when I said like, "Ooh, that's a penalty." Whenever you can't block backwards heading down to your end zone, if you do that, it's called blocking the back or blindside block, not blocking the back, blindside block. So like you can't be if you're running back towards your own defending end zone, like going backwards, and you block somebody who's running towards the ball, that's illegal now. But if you run and pick and like kind of box them out with like not blocking them with like your shoulder or anything, just like hit them with your body, like block them out, they're not gonna call a flag on you. But everybody tries to lower their shoulder and hit those blocks like that. So it's hard to. Oh god, that's gonna get leveled. It's hard to like change your, mentality of that.
That's me. I'm killing.
Yeah, and that's that's the thing. The old school, like I teach my high school kids, like you can still block, but just like put your like. Just
who is this back for the who's number 6?
Barrows. Corey Barrows.
That's him.
Yeah.
And he was good against the
Warhawks.
He did great versus the Warhawks.
Yeah.
This, bro. I'm telling you right now, bro. I don't know what you think is gonna happen, man.
This Storm right here. No, who's 4?
Yeah.
I don't know who that was.
No, it was 4.
But once again, another turnover, and it's like
he was down. He was down. What?
They're moving the ball. Boom. Turnover.
Run that back.
He was. I think he went down in his zone. I don't think he was touched.
That's giving yourself up, buddy.
If you trip, it's not giving yourself up.
Watch, hold on. Let's see what happened. Did you trip?
I don't know. Let's find out. You want to go slow? You want to do this?
You can't slow mo.
Don't slow mo. All right. Oh, that's a fumble. He ripped that thing right out of his hand. What are you talking about?
Hold on. Go back again.
Oh my gosh! Why you have to even?
Did his body hit the ground before the ball
was ripped out of his hand?
I have a question. I'm just seeing something right here. Hold on.
Okay.
Full speed.
I'm pausing.
No.
He ripped it right out of his hand right here.
Okay.
Right there, ripped out. His body's still not down. Ball's out right now. That ball's out.
The ball out.
Yep.
Pause. Run.
Yep. Ball's out.
Oh no! Well, hold on. Go
The
back.
ball was
Go back.
loose. He ripped the ball out.
No,
Of his
no, no.
hand.
Go back. I
Oh
wish
my
I had a
gosh, why would-
telestrator. Go back. I'm gonna show you this. Go back. Same thing. Nobody.
Alright.
Just you guys. Just hear me out. Hold on.
Here you go.
Give me your. I'm gonna tell you when to. No.
Live. We're going
Run,
live. We're going live.
Run. Stop.
I'm going live.
The ball does actually not go down till he's on the ground.
Okay,
I'm gonna tell you right now.
The ball gets popped loose. So
Now
once
it's moving,
loose,
but
once
it
it's
doesn't
moving,
go
it's
to the
not
ground.
control.
You know what? I'm done with you, bro. I'm just telling you.
Uh,
That ball was down. He was down, and then it came out of his hand.
It's just thanks, Malik. It is a strip. You know.
I actually, I went to the Hall of Fame, and in the NFL Hall of Fame, they have calls, and you have to make the call on the field and see if
no
you're
way.
correct. I hit 5 for 5. Yeah, I was 5 for 5.
It's
I was
tough
5 for 5.
being a ref. Like you have that
Oh, yeah,
bang
it's tough.
bang boom. It's so hard.
I mean, again, if it's a bang bang play and I'm the ref, I don't see hindsight replay. Yes, it's a fumble.
Yeah.
But looking back at it right now,
There's a fumble.
there's a discussion.
He
Anyways,
did have
whatever,
possession. His arms were fully extended. Thank you, Angelo. Thank you for you guys all agreeing with me. I appreciate it. So,
Didn't have possession as well.
but the thing
Okay.
about this is
whatever, Angelo.
the Cardinals shot themselves in the foot a lot in this game, and so have the Falcons. Like this was a week 2
Both
game.
teams shot themselves in the foot. Oh, you can't do
Don't-
that. Pick
don't
that joint
touch
up, bro.
It was a week
You
2
should have picked
game.
that up. Should have picked that up and run. Bow.
No. Live to see another day. Absolutely good, smart play.
Gotta have strong hands. Oop.
Yeah, and then
And again, good block.
so it's interesting how they switched QBs. I think there's a different QB at the start of the game,
Mm.
and they switched it. They went to like a mobile guy, just try to keep running. And see, Ivan called a timeout. So he knows that this is a new quarterback. He probably can't throw the ball. I'm not saying you can't throw the ball, but probably likelihood of throwing it great isn't as good as you running because you look more of an athlete. I don't know who that is, number 4. It could be a whole different person, but
Again.
yeah, they get plays. I think they fumble again, don't they? No, maybe not. How
They
they
gotta
fumble
protect the
again?
ball, bro.
They like lose the ball somewhere. So, but it's going to be a great game. I mean, you have these two teams, and it's like 2 minutes left in this game, maybe like 3 minutes left in this game. It's getting close, and they just it's awesome seeing this. And it's going to be awesome seeing these two teams go live. If they're the quarterback kept it, like that's probably what Ivan said. Called up, hey, watch out for the zone read.
Look at that
This
Jared
kid's-
up front.
Is that Jared 17?
Bro, I'm telling you, bro, it's Jared, bro.
Yeah, that's good. They have Tayshaun, they have Jared, they got the talent
You
there.
know how the kids run, bro. Just look at his stance and how he runs.
I thought he had longer hair. Yeah, that's probably him. Oof. Looks like he lost a little bit of weight if it is Jared.
I'm telling you right now, there's going to be some hits. There are going to be people getting hit in this game, my boy.
Yep. And all in between the whistles, which is the most important
There's
part.
going to be somebody's going to be getting hit, boy. I'm telling you.
So they're marching
That's
the ball
gonna be-
down. They're getting it there. I mean, the O-line is doing a pretty good job on their front seven. Besides that play. But it's
That was not-
who's at 25? I think that's Malik right there, another TFL. Well, Malik wear number 4 this game. I don't know. He wears 4 and 25. But yeah, this is the Cardinals are moving the ball, and that's the thing. It's like they get the ball down. This is all without their starting quarterback, without Junior Brown, the former MVP. Like this is what I'm looking at as a fan, and it's just going to be so great to see that extra talent on the field to see what they can do, and see if the Falcons can stop them, see if the Falcons can keep him in the pocket, and kind of force him to. Because one thing Junior's good at is moving around in the pocket too, and I like to call him a magician with the ball. He can hide that ball, so it's hard to know if he has it or not. And he loves that like inside zone read, and he loves pulling it. So,
But if he takes off, though, you know what I mean? He's gone.
yeah.
He's gone.
So now it's like,
He's-
do you spy? There's so much that you can think about doing. So,
I have played against this kid, man. I remember we were playing him against, what's the team he played for in New Hampshire?
Granite State Destroyers.
Granite State, yeah. Granite State was losing. kid came in. I mean, I think we ended up losing the game anyways, but Granite State came in, bro, and it was a different game.
Yeah.
It was an absolute different game. Just everything was different. You know, the player was different, the tempo was different, the players' attitudes was different. It's like, yeah, now we can win. So it's just knowing that him being there this time around, how it's going to affect this defense and how they're going to play him, because, you know, playing a mobile quarterback is probably one of the worst things for me as a defender I can do, because I never know what's going to happen, and especially if he's in open field too. He's, if not athletic as these guys, you know what I mean? So
Right.
that amount of athleticism in open field, but you just got to, everybody has to rally to the ball. That's the one thing, you know, whoever rallies to the ball is going to be good. But I'm still saying it comes down to the trenches, man. The trenches are where this game is going to be won, man. The trenches are where it's going to be won. And please don't let this kid outside, bro.
Right, Coleman.
Don't let this kid outside, bro.
That's what I like
This
about
kid
him.
outside is dangerous, bro.
Yeah, and that gave him
He
that
gets
seal in
the
the victory.
edges.
So it's going to be an epic game, man. I'm excited to watch it. Excited to see what happens. And I don't want that film. I guess we'll do this one for now. I have too many different things that we have, and we'll go to other studio. Here we go. I like this one
I
better.
need a webcam that is crisp like yours.
I know, huh? This is the new one. You told me to buy this one. This is the one I bought.
I did.
So,
This is what I told you to buy.
Yeah, the 4K 4K TV thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, my dog's starting to bark back here, so let's bounce off soon. So I hear her.
Oh yeah,
have to let her out. So,
yeah.
that being said, I mean, this is going to be a great game. This is going to, like, no doubt, both teams deserve to be there. I see this being an amazing battle. So, what do you think?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Again, like we've talked all season. You know, two teams. One started really good, kept it up. One started really bad, and played really well. So now that you have that, you really kind of have to say, where is this going to go? Comes down to, for me, who wins the trenches. But at the end of the day, this is probably going to be one of the best games I'm going to see played all season, and I'm looking forward to it. Looking forward to watching it. Are you going to go live?
Yeah, we'll be live.
All right,
we'll be.
Cool.
I might announce it too,
Cool.
which I apologize in advance for the announcing.
Nice.
Angela made a prediction. Let's read Angela's prediction. So Angelo says 28-14 Cardinals. If I'm wrong, Crash owes you money. Okay.
Just play with somebody else's money.
Oh, I love that.
Play with somebody else's money, man.
So,
it's tough to make a prediction, man. I just can't. I can't. I picked a couple games this year, but I can't predict that game.
These are just two amazing teams that it's like, yeah, it's so hard. I can't. I don't know. Like, both these teams deserve to win it. You know what I mean? So it's like, my dog.
The Cardinals going after the three-peat, and the Falcons looking to upset that and be the one to do it. But we'll see. We'll see. Saturday's right around the corner. It's only 2 days away. Get some sleep. Hydrate. It's going to be a cold game. Weather kind of changes a lot of things. You become a running team as opposed to a passing team sometimes when the weather changes it. So, yeah, Crash, whatever, man. It doesn't matter.
We don't want to be the bad guys, he's saying.
No. I don't want to be bad guys. I just don't think it's too close to call.
Yeah.
It's too close to call.
Both teams are great. Like I said, both teams deserve to be there. Both teams should be proud for getting there. And I always say, like, it's where you think you're going to be, but it's not where you want to be. So you want to be a champion. And to do that, you have to play smart football, no penalties, and hold on to the football. And, my biggest thing as a commissioner, I want to see a good game. I want people to respect each other before, during, and after the game as well. And that's my ultimate goal myself, is I want to see that. Yeah, Crash says 28-7, by the way. That is a hot take, because Redhead, I have a prediction. It's going to be a great game. That's my prediction. So
I stay away from temptations.
Yeah, right. All right. I'll say it for you. Crash goes, you'll say it for you. But anyways, that's all. I got to let my dog out because I've been gone all day and just came back. I jumped on this. But let's, we'll be on live Saturday night. Saturday at 5:00. We're kicking off. So we will be live for the Zenith Bowl. We'll also be live for the obviously the championship game as well. So 2:00 for the Zenith Bowl, Chargers versus Bruins. 5:00 for the championship game. There's no entry fee, so everybody bring your friends, family. Let's get together. Let's have a bunch of people there.
Live.
It will be live, and we'll have some fun. So, Frege, this is our 12th total show. Well, for us, my 12th total show. You, I think, like 10, right? So
10,
it's
yeah.
10 or 9 or 10 if you get
We'll take a 1 week break. I think I would need a 1 week vacation before, like between spring and summer. Just give me 1 week in between.
So I think what we do is next week we will recap it. The week after we'll have a break. We got to make the King of the Spring next week. Yeah, King of the Spring. I also want to do like an all as the Football Spirals team as well. QBs, running backs, receivers, linemen.
First and second, or just one?
I think we can do first and second. I have pretty much first and second. We'll do first and maybe the second.
Let's do first team.
We'll discuss. Awesome. Well,
we have to start at 8:30 though. We have to start at 8:30.
8:30.
You know how to operate it. Facebook on your personal Facebook.
Yeah.
And then after we throw it on as a Football Spirals, so we don't have to miss times. It's 8:30 after the game. We might have to hop on like maybe Saturday night just because it's great. But
gotcha. Well, let me know. I can do it. I'll have my iPad with me, my laptop with me. We can do this.
Man, go have fun at Foxwoods, man. Hey, everybody have a great game, man. I'll see you guys later.
Awesome. Take it easy, guys. Thanks.
All right.
The stadium lights glisten like disco balls. Quarterback flows dodging D-line walls. End zone dreams in the hearts of teams. Hustle on the field, ain't no in-betweens. As the football spirals, fate unravels. Heartbeats sink, players travel. Grind don't stop, whistle blows echo. Field warriors, the heroes echo. Cleats dig deep, turf beneath. Receivers leap like a midnight thief. Touchdown dances, crowd in trances. Game time magic, endless chances. As the football spirals, fate unravels. Heartbeats sink, players travel. Grind don't stop, whistle blows echo. Field warriors, the heroes echo. Coaches with plans, plays drawn in sand. Grit and sweat, team tighter than a band. Hail Mary hopes, defenders in scopes. Victory's a taste, better than a rope. Cheers rain loud, pride in the crowd. Moments freeze, memories are vowed. Helmet to helmet, clash and conquer. Legends born, others left to ponder. As the football spirals, fate unravels. Heartbeats sink, players travel. Grind don't stop, whistle blows echo. Field warriors, the heroes